the main thing I want to grow and improve on is biceps, a little bit more fuller chest. Because I mean, even looking at Ryan Terry this past Mr. Olympia, the guy was full throughout the chest. You know what I mean?
More shoulders.
No more shoulders.
Please, no more shoulders.
We
man.
can't.
Come on.
That's the thing, man. The judges don't want to see no more shoulders from Aaron Banks. You know what I mean? And again, I've also been blessed in that area too, to where I don't have to train shoulders anymore. I don't know when the last time I trained shoulders.
Wow.
So it's a genetic thing. And guys, we're gonna hit on this topic since we're in Brazil.
Yeah, let's talk about
Since
it.
we're in Brazil,
Let's talk about it.
Aaron Banks does not shoot synthol in his shoulders. That is an absolute.
Let me see.
I'm gonna show you. I'm actually gonna show you because I don't. That's one thing that I see on the internet all the time. Like, oh my God, his shoulders are crazy. Come on, guys. And we'll hit on this too. Like, I literally don't run a lot of things. I don't even know what synthol is until I Googled it. And then when I see it, I see like these guys, these freaky dudes that have crazy lumps on their bodies. I'm like, y'all really think I look like that? Like, really? Like, give me a break. But no, the shoulders are definitely not, shot with synthol. I don't even shoot my shoulders.
You don't shoot your shoulders?
No, at all. I don't shoot my shoulders. So my shoulders are
but when, I'm going to tell you something. Seeing person, it's way more proportion that we see on the stage. Yeah, like in stage,
here.
Like when you're on the pose, it looks
crazy.
crazy.
Pose, it gives me that more of an illusion.
Like this. You
see what I'm saying? So it's in the posing. It's not my body. I don't shoot in my shoulders. That's just that is nuts. Like, no, I don't even shoot testosterone in my shoulders. Wow. No. Everything goes in the glutes. That's it. And again, like I don't use nowhere near the amounts of gear that some of these guys are running.
You have a secret, man.
The secret is that man upstairs who built me. You know what I mean? And that's genetics. That's the only thing that I can say. Because again, and we'll talk about this. I really don't usually talk about protocols and gears in podcasts and stuff like that. But going back to the NPC days, so I did 3 NPC shows, two shows to get nationally qualified, and one pro qualifier to get my pro card. So naturally, all 3 of them.
You got your pro card being natural?
Absolutely. Wow. So I did my first show at the Fresno Classic naturally. Funny story on this. I did the Fresno Classic and I only did True Novice. True Novice does not qualify you for nationals. So I'm like, what the heck? The judges, they're flipping out because I look like crazy at this show. So the head judge was like, dude, you need to do the next show 2 weeks later. So I did the second show, Contra Costa, won that show to get nationally qualified. Went to USA's and placed second and got my pro card. And from there, again, I went back into that dad mode. I kind of slipped up again. So there's a couple other out of shape photos that are surfacing out there where in 2000, after July of 2019, after I got my pro card, I told my coach at the time, I'm going on vacation. I don't want because again, I got my pro card. I'm thinking I'm good. So went on vacation, literally enchiladas, burritos, you name it. I was just going in on food because I was so deprived in how he structured the meal plan. It was tilapia and asparagus every meal. Wow. Like I didn't have a breakfast. I didn't have a breakfast. So hard, when your body gets accustomed to that, it's like I feel like I was breaking down. Yeah. So at that point, I'm like, yeah, I don't really care about bodybuilding. I got my pro card. It is what it is. So 2020, COVID hit. So I'm big chilling. I'm like, I'm not doing nothing. Yeah. Cool. Next thing you know, I had a buddy of mine back in my city. He was like, man, you got to do something with that pro card. I'm like, I really don't like I just did it to try it, and I became a pro. You know what I mean? So
was not your thing. Like
it wasn't my thing. It wasn't at all. And people hate to hear me to hear that because they're so passionate about bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. I was passionate about football, but bodybuilding, it was just never on my radar to be like, oh my gosh, I love it. I would die for it. I would bleed. Like, that's just, it's just not me.
A lot of drama in bodybuilding.
Lots. So the thing is when I came out of COVID, Buddy was like, let's get in the gym. Let's do it. At the time that I went pro with the coach back in my city, he literally like wanted to triple charge me. So I said, yeah, no, let me find a new coach. So long story short, well, I'm going to tell this funny story too, since we're on this podcast. So I hit up 2 coaches.
Okay.
Just guess which 2.
Chet Nichols. you were asking in the wrong podcast. So
well, okay, men's physique coaches. So,
Men's physique.
So I hit up 2 coaches.
Spin and cuts.
No.
Omar.
So I hit up
Yeah.
Omar first, which we'll get back to that. So I hit up Omar first.
Okay.
Then I hit up Cuts. I sent Omar literally that fat boy picture. He read it, did not respond.
Well, you understand him, right?
No, I don't understand him.
Really?
No, because if I was a coach and I had an athlete who got his pro card and I've seen what he looks like,
Oh, I got it.
I'm gonna be like, well, bro, like I'm
gonna transform and people will think I did the job, right?
Absolutely. So he would have got his resume would be nice right now.
Yeah.
But the thing is, so he left me on red. So I'm like, damn, I feel like shit because I was like, nobody's gonna take me on as an athlete looking like this. So next thing you know, I messaged Cush. I said, bro, please tell me you're taking on new pros. He said, I am. Send me your check-in. I'm like, shit, I'm about to get left on red again.
Yeah.
Here we go. Sent him a picture. He said, damn, bro, like you're out of shape. Like, what's going on? I said, bro, man, to be honest, after I got my pro card, I just sat down and was being a dad, So I know what I'm capable of, and I know I'm gonna give you 110%. I know I'm very coachable. So you lead the way, and I guarantee you we gonna get a Mr. Olympia. And that's literally in the first text messages. Wow. Before anything blew up. Anything. And and I told him, especially coming from being natural and stuff, I said, bro, I don't really want to push gear like heavily. Like if there's a way I can like do it with the lowest amount of dosage, I'm game. But if you're the coach that's gonna push X, Y, and Z,
it's not for me.
It's not for me. Yeah. And he was like, don't worry about it. You have crazy genetics. We're gonna get you to the top. So next thing you know, I did my first pro debut, placed second. Second show, placed second. Third show, which I went against Chiron and Raymond. After Raymond had won the Mr. Olympia that year, placed third with those guys.
Strong lineup. Very strong.
That was the year where I quit everything. I told my personal training clients that I'm done. I want to go all in bodybuilding. That was the show where I'm like, I think I can be really good at this shit. So I'm like, let's do it. After that, I think it was like 2 weeks later, I freaking won the New York Pro. I didn't know I was going to win the New York Pro. Like, who thinks they're going to win the third biggest show in the world? Like,
and like the third, fourth.
I just was on a roll. You know what I mean? So
The
after the New York Pro, I'm on a high right now. So